Good morning. So, day one, London adventure, proper one. We are at Chessington World of Adventures. First time visit for both me and Rain. Bit of a middle, well, it's not in the middle of nowhere, is it? But it's very open.
Scenic.
Yeah, scenic. That's a good way of putting it. Really scenic. Nice drive up, like. But the only thing is, I don't know if you can see behind me, but all the car parks around here are all in fields. So
they're all named after animals.
And they're all named after animals, which is quite nice as well. We're parked in Gorilla.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Gorilla. So, yeah, don't know what to expect with today, if I'm very honest with you.
Oh man, you're parked in Giraffe Car Park.
Nah, it's way further back. I'm not parking in Giraffe. Yeah, I'm not very sure what to expect with today, but we'll just take it as it goes. So come with us on this little adventure. Very, not what I was expecting. You know when you like go to Fort Park and you go to Alton Towers and you see a massive gateway? Whereas here it's very minimal. Quite like it. Not too bad really. Rain, very quickly, we've just got into the park. You're in the same boat as me. First impressions?
Cool.
Isn't it? It's very
relaxed.
Yeah, like when you go to Alton Towers or Fort Park, it's a mad dash. When you come in here, it's nice and chilled. Like, I can live with this. Anyway, we're just going to sort a couple of bits out and then we'll probably go on Vampire. So we'll see you then. So recently, Rain's got herself a ride access pass and we've only really used it at Fort Park, haven't we really, at the minute. But normally, if you're awares, you get a piece of paper, don't you, when you're signing in and out of the rides. At Chessington, it's a little bit different, isn't it? Which we've just found out. Do you want to explain it, or do you want me to explain it?
You basically go to a website link and log in. You don't need to have an account. If you put a password in, it just automatically creates an account for you for that day. And then you basically just book what ride you want to go on, and it does it digitally on your phone.
You know how clever is that? Really?
That is really good.
It's really good, that, because to be fair,
makes it so much easier.
Well, it's not just that. There's no faff at the end when you reach the page. You don't have to go back now. You can just reserve a ride online. Mm-hmm. Anyway, shall we carry on? Now Ryan's got his refill cup.
£7.
How much did that cost you?
So basically, if you want a refill, and you've got your season pass, it's £7.
Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad at all, that, especially down south. Anyway, shall we carry on to Vampire then?
Yep.
Let's do it. Wow, woods. Ooh, that smell.
That's nice.
Oh, look at that.
Let's get a bite out of it.
Someone's been a bit hungry. Crosses. Oh, wow. Right, and what make is this? Vampire? Is it Arrow?
No, Vekoma.
Is it Vekoma?
Vekoma.
Oh, wow. That is an old school Vekoma, that.
There's a lot of these, right?
Come on, Alton Towers. If Chessington can get red water, why can't you guys?
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh, is it?
So, it's on our first ride on Vampire. And we're in again, because why not? But
No, we're in again because I want to get photos or videos of the organ here.
We want to get some footage of the actual main queue. I mean, we've already mentioned it on both of your channels, but Vampire, thoughts?
I liked it.
Yeah, good night.
I was going on it with the intention of thinking, would Peyton ride this? Because she's not a big theme park fan, and she doesn't really like things that go upside down or anything like that, so this would have been tamer for her.
Absolutely, yeah.
But having since been on it, I'm like, I still don't think she'd like it because it's too fast.
It's the swinging aspect that
Yeah.
really got me.
I don't
like,
think she'll like that.
no. Ryan, I know you've been here before, but
Yep.
Vampire,
Really good. Absolutely love it.
good ride, isn't it?
One of the best rides here in the park, to be honest.
Yeah, okay.
But obviously get these on Nigel, see what they think. So I can't wait for their reaction for that. So that'll be coming up on my channel on Rise Adventures. So head over there for their reaction as well.
Yeah, so we're going to have a quick re-ride, get some footage of the main queue,
Yep.
and then we are heading to Manjo Mayhem, so we'll see you there. Enjoy some key shots. Oh, that smell already. I tell you what it smells like, dungeons.
It also smells like it smells like the graveyard in Perth.
Yeah. Get this for a G. Absolutely fantastic. What time is it?
Who's gonna look out for me? Who's gonna look out for me? Should we move on to the next bit and see what other animals we can find? Yeah?
Go look at the big one.
Wow, there, look at the big one.
Oh, Mom! It's the big daddy! What's the big
Good morning, adventurers. My name's Emery, and we're here down at Trader the King. Oh, hang on. Wow. You know what? I'm just going to project. That's fine. So we're here at Trader the King to talk about our Western Lowland gorillas. Now, I've got a couple of things to mention just before we get down to the nitty-gritty of the talk. So when the gorillas come right up to the window, make sure we do not smile with our teeth. Because for a gorilla, they do see it as though we're baring our teeth at them, and they see it as a sign of a threat. So then that way, whenever we smile at them, all lip, no teeth. But that's absolutely fine. And then of course, we don't actually chest beat with them either, because these guys are exceptionally intelligent, and they know that we are not gorillas. So they actually see it as quite patronising when we start mimicking them. And then in turn, they get a little bit angry about it. So we want to try and keep these guys as happy as possible. Now, to obviously get down to talking about them as a whole. So these guys are Western Lowland gorillas, and we have a troop of 9. It's really quite cool because we have a 3-generation family going on in here. So when we get a little bit technical and say the scientific name for these guys, it's going to sound a bit silly, but trust me, it is worth it. So it's the same word, said 3 times. It's gorilla, gorilla, gorilla. Now, there is a bit of genius behind the madness, of course. So, to put it into perspective, we take the first gorilla, that's its genus, telling us that it is in fact a gorilla. Then you've got the second gorilla, which is the species, which is Western. Then you've got the third gorilla, which is the subspecies, which is Western Lowland. And I mean, that is some of the technical stuff aside. Of course, you've got the other part of it, which is these guys are part of the Great Ape family, which only consists of 6 different species, which of course consists of gorillas, orangutans, chimpanzees, gibbons, bonobos, and last but not least, humans. So, and then that is the technical stuff aside. But that's not to say that all gorillas are the same, because much like us, they have such varying personalities. So what we're going to do is is I'm going to get all you adventurers on a first name basis with our troop here. And of course we will start with the big silverback himself, Mr. Denisi. Now this is a good little segue. Silverback gorillas are not a separate species. All species of gorilla have silverbacks in them. They actually develop the silverback when they become the most dominant male in the troop, which is pretty handy because it means they can dye their hair on command, but obviously they do have to earn that title. Now, Denisi does have the hardest job of all the gorillas in this troop. Not only does he have to protect them from any potential threats, he has to solve all the politics and disputes amongst the other gorillas, and as you can imagine, that does get a little bit hairy. But there are perks to the job. He always gets the first pick of the food, again, which is a good bonus for him. He does have a bit of a sweet tooth, so any of the sweetest foods that come raining down from above, he is the first one to grab it. But the other gorillas don't mind this, in fact they welcome it.
Ryan, where are we? Jumanji! Wow! I've got chills.
Go between the Rock Johnson and sight.
A game for those who seek to find a way to leave their world behind. Food supplies. I mean, look at Mandrill with the panther head. Your Jumanji character. Stop it! Oh, wow!
This would be mine. The elephant.
Crocodile for me.
What about you, mate? What's good area?
Just this whole area.
It is, isn't it?
Right, wow! I'll tell you what, this is another one of them cases. I know I'm filming and you're filming me at the same time. This is one of them cases where watching it on a video, it doesn't do it justice whatsoever. I don't know about you two, but wow!
I thought the same thing when I first came. It's like, saw videos of this getting built. Like, yeah, I was glad to
Anyway,
go for myself.
We'll make our way to Mandrill Mayhem. So I've just done, what's it called, 2 plasters? It's alright, nothing all about it. It's just interactive dart round with plasters. It's better than dual, but if they took away the laser taggers and all of that, it'd be a very boring ride really. Not really much to say. I don't know where we're going to next, but we've got plenty of time, so going to take the park as it is really.
that a mouse?
Yeah, it's a hazy mouse.
Wild
Real
mouse.
and stuff.
Rain, what are we about to experience for the first time? Rock drop. Second, no, what was it, about fifth, sixth time? You're not included in that conversation. You've been here before. But yeah, we're about to do rock drop. We just did rattlesnake. But that was
Painful.
painful. It's good, isn't it, really?
Bone breaker.
You just got to sit back, you got to just be a bit more savvy with it, you know what I mean? But yeah.
Throw yourself into the person sat next to you, Gary.
I know, true. Anyway, right, we'll see you after crop drop. So, just been on Safari, and honestly, I don't know what to think about it really. There's me thinking, a lot of people, myself and Rain and Ryan thinking, you know, it'll be about 10 minutes minimum, 15 minutes tops ride. Driving through the area, you know, seeing a couple of animals.
Yeah, you thought that at
We
first.
saw 4 giraffes, 2 oryx and a rhino, and it lasted 3 minutes.
Like 2.5.
2.5 at the fucking worst. Like, we'd waited 40 minutes for that,
In the heat.
in the heat, thinking, oh, this is going to be great, this is the ride that they've been pushing for ages, and then we get that. Honestly, that was really low. Like, that is one of the worst rides I've actually been on, and I have been on some really bad rides. Anyway, we're now going to Dragon's Fury now that it's reopened, and hopefully it's a bit of an improvement to Zufari.